What's up, Namie Amuro fanatics? This is Steven, and I'm going to do a lyrical analysis of Namie Amuro's song Four Seasons. And this song was used as the closing song for the anime called Inuyasha. And because of this, like a lot of people who watched the show found out about Namie Amuro. So, that's definitely, a checkpoint in my book as far as like promotion goes and things like that. But of course, this song also appeared on Namie's album called Style. And for me, personally, like that's one of my favorite albums from Namie. In fact, it probably is my favorite album from Namie. Like, for some reason, everything just seems to work and works well. However, the Japanese public didn't really think so. But again, that's another story for another video for another day. So, with all that being said, here's my lyrical analysis for Namie Amuro's song Four Seasons. So, here I go. Four scenes of love and laughter. I'll be alright being alone. Yeah, I usually, like, when I imagine Namie, I don't really imagine Namie as being sort of the social butterfly type who's like, well, yeah, I'm just hanging out here in the club all night long. I don't really get that feeling. So I think Namie will be alright being alone. Although, I don't think she really has to be alone, you know. However, I just assume that, Namie has certain standards and she won't just let anybody in. And I respect that definitely. Four scenes of love and laughter, I'll be alright being alone. Four seasons of love and laughter, I'll be alright being alone. Four seasons of love and laughter, I'll be okay. Okay, so Namie is, she wants us to know that she's going to be okay. That's why she repeated this like 15,000 times in like the first, 5 seconds of the song. Anywho, here are the next lyrics. Falling in love, then breaking up. I did it so many times. I don't really imagine Namie doing this so many times. Because first of all, she doesn't have many kids, although you don't really have to have kids in order to, break up, make up, and all that stuff. But for some reason, I picture Namie as not being a serial dater, that person who always has to have like a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Well, in Namie's case, a boyfriend, all the time. Like some women, I think, kind of do things or do it to a point where it's like, okay, as soon as they get out of the relationship, then they're on to the next relationship versus just taking time to just, be alone and, be with yourself and work things out for yourself first, But I don't really want to put on my relationship counselor hat, at least not yet. So, on to the next lyrics. Fumbling deep within my memories for a sweet shadow. Okay, so Namie is, she's trying to think of some sweet memories or think of some memories. So she's thinking of them and she's going through her memories in her mind. And she's looking for a sweet shadow. And I'm not quite sure what a sweet shadow means. Maybe like sweet darkness, or maybe a dark place. But usually when you think of darkness and shadows, it's usually like a negative connotation. But Namie says it's a sweet connotation. So maybe she's just, how you go to sleep at night usually, and you want everything to be dark so that you can go to sleep, because you don't want to go to sleep with like the lights on usually, because first you're wasting electricity, and then it's hard to go to sleep with the lights on. So maybe that's kind of like where she's coming from with it. Just like, darkness. Not the scary darkness, but just the darkness that you have to have in order to sleep sometimes. Anywho, I can taste the sweetness of the past. Okay, this is interesting. I didn't know that you could taste time periods. I wonder how the 80s would taste. I'm thinking maybe crack and cocaine, um, tab soda. I wonder how does the 80s taste? I think the 90s would taste like Teen Spirit. Um, I'm not quite sure. I don't think I want to taste Teen Spirit. I imagine it tasting like sweat. The 2000s, I'm not sure. In the 2010s, again, I'm not sure how those would taste. I'd say maybe the 2000s might taste kind of like cell phones. I don't know. I'm not used to assigning a taste to time periods, but it is interesting nonetheless. I guess the 70s would taste like disco, um, disco fever. 60s, I'm guessing maybe marijuana. The 50s, apple pie. And that's all I can really think of. I'm not quite sure about how the 40s, the 30s, and 20s would taste, or 10s, you know, and anything before like the 1900s. I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking possibly like oppression, slavery, violation of human rights, tasting like that. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure of that taste. But anywho, on to the next lyrics. Though you're not anywhere, I'll be alright if I close my eyes. Um, you know, just because like you can't escape your problems by closing your eyes. Trust me, if I could, I would. Like, if you could do that, I would definitely have been doing that a long time ago. Just closing my eyes and yep, I don't have to pay back those student loans. Yep, I don't have to pay my rent. Yep, I don't have to pay my credit card bills. Yeah. So, yeah, Namie, everything won't be all right just because you close your eyes. Um, but nevertheless, you can always close your eyes to go to sleep, and then get some peace when you're at sleep, for the time being, at least. Anywho, there's an unchanging love, I believe. Okay. Um, yeah, hopefully, you do have some unchanging love in your life, Namie. At least with your son. Gathering the light of spring to make a flower bloom. Okay, so now she's throwing in some seasons with it. So, gathering the light of spring to make a flower bloom. So, obviously, in order for flowers to bloom, they need sunlight, just like we as human beings need some sunlight too, you know. We have to have at least 15 minutes a day of sunlight so that we can produce vitamin D for ourselves. And by chance, if you are a highly pigmented person who lives in um, a very cloudy region, like say maybe some parts of Europe, like Sweden, or pretty much Scandinavian Europe, um, you will not get the sunlight that you need because your skin will block the rays because the sunlight is it's not as strong in that region because it's so cloudy. So you will have to take vitamin D pills. That's just my little health tidbit for this video. Anywho, watching the summer moon over the ocean. Okay, that sounds like really, you know, sounds like really a nice thing to do. Like, go outside when it's at night and it's like a full moon and it's bright and shining on the ocean. Like, that sounds nice. I'd like to do that one day. I guess I could have did it while I was on the cruise, but I was too tired. I was just preparing for the next cruise stop or eating. Anywho, I want you to warm me with the autumn wind. Okay, the autumn wind is not warm. I'm not sure where you live, Namie, but where I'm at, the autumn wind is cool. In fact, all breezes are cool. Like I never heard of like a hot wind usually. I heard of people being full of like hot air, but not necessarily like a natural wind and breeze being hot. And if it is, I guess global warming has definitely taken its effect. Let's see. The winter snow in your sight. Okay, so I want to warm you with the autumn wind, the winter snow in your size. Okay, you cannot warm like Namie. Um, I'm not quite sure how much education you have. I'm assuming you have at least a high school diploma though. I'm not sure. I don't want to judge, so I'm not going to judge because you know I know that you wanted to be a musical artist and you made that happen for yourself. However, the winter snow is not warm. The autumn wind is not warm. Maybe the size could be warm since people have hot breath and stuff like that. Okay, but then again, in your defense, Namie, you did not write this song most likely. So um, that is the demerit for whoever wrote this song. But it's still gonna fall on you, Namie, because you're the singer. Anywho, 4 seasons with your love once again. A promise that's just a wish fades as time passes. Can you feel me underneath the skin? Hopefully that's just metaphor, like a metaphor type of thing going on. I don't want people like, I'm sure no one wants someone literally under their skin. With all that love we had, I'll be alright if I believe no matter how far we are apart, stay with me. Shouldn't have been like, you'll stay with me. Anywho, so yeah. And this, in these lyrics, so, Namie is basically just saying that, you know, no matter how far apart they are, as long as they are on the same page with their relationship, it'll be cool. It can't be like, oh, we far apart, so like I can go out and cheat and date random folks. No, like for Namie, that's not gonna work for her. Okay, here we go again. Come with me to the night when I'm sleeping like a spring flower. Okay, so she's throwing in the seasons again. So she's sleeping like a spring flower. So, you know, this is meaning that she's not ready to bloom just yet. Leave a message in the summer sand. Be careful about that because I didn't. Well, first of all, I didn't know that summer had a sand. I just thought that sand was staying all seasons, all year round. But if there's summer sand, definitely let me know. I'm not I don't live near a beach, so I'm not used to the seaside lifestyle at all. But if there is summer sand, definitely educate me. Feel free to educate me. So Namie wants this person to leave a message in the summer sand. Again, be careful with that though, because the tide is going to come in at some point. It might wash away the message. Just a little info there. I want to warn. I want to warm. I want you to warm me with the autumn rain. The winter tears and an unadorned love. Okay. Namie, these things aren't going to warm you. These things are going to make you cold, make you itch. And as far as the unadorned love is concerned, I don't know what that's going to do. I guess that's all right. So she wants love that's not decorated. So I guess that she doesn't want gifts. And Namie, take the gifts definitely, because when this relationship is over, which it possibly will be over, because usually relationships don't last until like death do us part. So when this relationship is over, at least you have something from the relationship, like, diamonds, sapphires, pearls, jewelry, and other gifts, you know. And you can always just like give it to somebody or pawn it, you know. I know you don't really need the money for it, but it's always a possibility. 4 seasons with your love in a dream. Okay, hopefully this love is not a dream though. Hopefully this is like a real love, and it feels like a dream, but it's really real. Because I don't want Namie to wake up and be like, "Oh, dang it! Like all that was just a dream. It's not for real." Like I don't want Namie to be done like that. All right, here are the next lyrics. Letting time flow as it will in my heart. Soon our days together will be a memory. Oh, sounds like this relationship is, about to terminate. You know, dang it. Let's see. I want you to warm me always with love and dreams and forgotten things. Okay, possibly the love and dreams could warm you, but the forgotten things, I'm not quite sure if that's going to warm you though. And if they're forgotten, then they're forgotten. Like, can we remember? Can we remember things that were forgotten? I guess maybe if you wrote it down in a book or something, or like your journal or your diary or something. 4 seasons with your love in my heart. Okay. And here we go with the chorus. It's not necessarily the chorus, but Namie pretty much repeats this like a chorus, and it's towards the end of the song. So here we go. 4 seasons, 4 seasons. So she's like 4 seasons, four. Okay, 4 scenes, not seasons. Okay, she's scratch that. Okay, let me start over. 4 scenes. So like scenes, like how movies have scenes, those type of scenes like that. 4 scenes, and then she switches over and says 4 seasons, like spring, summer, autumn, winter, those seasons. So she's like 4 scenes, 4 seasons, 4 scenes, I'll be all right. 4 scenes, 4 seasons, 4 scenes, stay with me. And she pretty much just says that for like 4 times, or well, 3 more times. Altogether is 4 times, and she says that, and the song ends. So Namie is basically just putting out there that at the end of the song, like she gonna be okay. But then again, she's saying, stay with me. So maybe like this feeling, these memories, like they'll stay with me, so I'll be okay. Maybe it's coming from that angle. But anywho, that's pretty much all I got for this song. This song was not a single, so it doesn't have a music video for it. But nevertheless, it's a good song. It's definitely a very like a standard good song. This song could possibly be reworked to be a power ballad, perhaps, if Namie wanted to go that route. However, unfortunately, she has not performed this song in public that I know of. I think she may have performed this song on the Lifestyle 2006 tour. Maybe. I think she might. I think she might have. I'm thinking that she did actually perform this song. But I will say that the Style album did not receive a tour, like a tour specifically promoting the Style album and concentrating on that tour. The Lifestyle 2006 tour was supposed to kind of do that, but it didn't do it as well as it should have. It ignored a lot of good songs, like Any Lady, As Soon As, Don't Lie to Me, Give Me More, Come. Like it ignored like a lot of good songs. I'm like, Namie, like what are you and your people thinking? Like this was like a missed opportunity for a really awesome tour. But anywho, thanks a lot for watching my video. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. And by the way, this lyrical analysis was requested by a YouTube user by the name of LV 90,047. I usually just say the numbers single and single, but I was like, hey, let me try saying it like, um, an actual whole number instead of just saying the singles, like, 90047. But anywho, again, thanks to YouTube user LB90047 for requesting this song. I definitely appreciate your comments on my music videos. And also for those of you who are watching, LB90047 also does, she does like reviews of J-pop songs. Well, reviews of J-pop songs and J-pop albums. So, if you guys are interested in some more, you know, reviews and things along that line, then, check her out. She has good stuff. So, again, thanks a lot for everyone for watching this video. Feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe. Again, thanks a lot. Adios and goodbye for now.